Greg Dickel, Iowa Premier Fast Pitch.
Greg, you have an inspiring story. What you're doing to be in great health.
Life-changing experience, to be honest with you. I just made a decision. So 2 years ago, I maxed out my weight at 342 pounds. Sometimes people are embarrassed to talk about that, but a lot of my colleagues in the game knew that I was a very heavy person. I seemed unhealthy. I looked unhealthy. I mean, all of it was true. And it really hit home when I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. And we all know that diabetes is a terrible disease that really inflicts a lot of Americans throughout the country. It's in the millions. And that really, at that point, I had never really experienced a health reason and the slap in the face type of news that you face where you're a type 2 diabetic. And I would ask my doctor, well, okay, so if I do these different things, am I not a diabetic anymore? He goes, no, you're diabetic for the rest of your life. It doesn't matter what you do at this point, you're a diabetic for the rest of your life. And that really hit home with me. And it really was a wake-up call. And it was a wake-up call for my family telling me, like, you need to do something. We want you to be around for your grandchildren and be around to watch your daughters walk down the aisle and things like that. So it really hit home. And so I really got into how am I going to fix it? How am I going to turn it around? And it was hard. I was a police officer for 33 years. Working in a squad car, sitting a lot, not being active. You know, you spend, in a 10-hour shift, you spend close to probably 9 hours of it sitting in a squad car, driving around, not doing the things necessary to keep yourself in shape because it's easy and it's busy and it's just the job. But made the decision. My doctor introduced Ozempic. So a drug that assists with diet and assists with basically appetite control. And I went on that as prescribed because of my diabetes. And we took that for about, 7 to 8 months. Lost about 50 pounds. So it was successful, but my body took a tolerance to the Ozempic. And so my doctor then reintroduced a different one, Mounjaro. And that one really kind of set me down a path. However, my doctor was very honest with me and said, Greg, if you just do the medication, you'll only get down about 30 to 35%. You have to change your lifestyle. You have to do something different. I invested in a Peloton stationary cycle, and Peloton has been an absolute game changer for me in the last 18 months. So I've dropped, as of this morning, 136 pounds. And I attribute it to 4 factors. One, I think the medication has helped and introduced a way for me to help control my appetite, which then helps me control the calorie intake. And then my family, and particularly my spouse, my wife, has been very supportive in creating diets at home because she's on a fitness journey as well. She's turning into a competitive bikini competition competitor. And so she's introduced a lot of fitness into her lifestyle as well. And so that's really helped as a couple being able to work off each other. But Peloton's been a game changer for me. 5 days a week, 30 minutes minimum a day, doing different power challenges with Peloton. And I take 2 days off to give my body a rest, usually on a Wednesday in the middle of the week, and then on a Sunday. So I do it 5 days a week. Obviously, I would say a calorie reduction diet. So reducing the amount of calories I intake a day has also been a really big game changer. And when you bring all those together and you stay committed to it, and you kind of embrace the suck, as they say, it will change and it will be a game changer and it will work. But you have to commit to do it. And some days it's really tough, right? But I feel 1,000% better. I feel better now, I believe, than when I was 30 years old. I think me making the decision to make my life better as regards to my health, controlling what we control. I tell the girls all the time, control what you can control. Well, you can control your commitment. And I made a decision to commit to that. And so that's been the game changer for me. And I'm continuing to go do it. I don't give up on it. I actually get kind of surly. My wife says, you get surly and kind of in a bad mood when I can't do my Peloton. I'm not addicted to it. So it's been great. And we're just going to keep pushing on.